What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of the show. How is everybody doing out there? I'm doing all right. Let's just forget about what you're seeing right now and jump right into the news. All right, so it's the off season, but there's actually news today. Kevin Garnett is officially retiring. I don't know how he announced it, but he just came out that he's retiring, and it's big news right now. It's at the top of all the news stories. It's sad because I was a big Kevin Garnett fan. When I was younger, Kevin Garnett was one of my favorite players, and I collected the cards. I thought he was a great guy. I loved the Timberwolves. And then later in his career, he had some magical moments. He got the ring. He was very inspirational. He's the sole reason that I'm doing YouTube. Like, he believed in me. He made me believe that I could fly. He said that anything is possible.
Kids, you can actually fly. Literally, kids, young kids. I want you to go up on your roofs right now.
Wait, what?
Fly into the night sky. And you can do anything. You can do anything. Anything's possible.
That was the very same year that I jumped off a bridge and ended up breaking the bottom half of my torso. But listen, Kevin Durant knows that everything is possible. So I just want to thank you, KG, for your playing career. Thanks for being there for us, and thanks for being a good player. All right, so let's run. Let's do some speed running on Kevin Garnett achievements. He is 2008 NBA champion, 2000 Olympic gold medalist. He got the NBA MVP in 2004, NBA Defensive Player of the Year in 2008. He got the NBA All-Star Game MVP in 2003. He's a 15-time NBA All-Star, 9-time All-NBA selections. He's got 12 All-Team Defense, NBA All-Rookie selection, second team. He's the only player in NBA history to reach at least 25,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, 5,000 assists, 1,500 steals, and 1,500 blocks in his career. Talk about a cherry pick stat. He's the only player in NBA history to average at least 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists per game for 6 consecutive seasons. And the only player in NBA history to average at least 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists per game for 9 consecutive seasons, which is the exact same thing. And he's the first player in NBA history to win Conference Player of the Month award 4 times in a single season. Hooray! All right, so not to knock Kevin Durant and his not to knock him for his retirement. He was a great player, but I do want to say that he was a mad trash talker, and I don't know if we can respect him 1,000% for that, because I heard he said some terrible things to Tim Duncan. But Tim Duncan's retired, and once you're retired, it's no holds bar. You can say whatever you want. But word on the street is he said some pretty mean stuff to Tim Duncan. Word on the street is he said some pretty dirty stuff to Carmelo Anthony. Something along the lines of, like, you eat Fruit Loops out of a dirty bowl or something like that. I don't remember what it was, but it was inappropriate. And now that the season's over, he'll probably go and start working at the General Mills factory. And he also may become a garbage man so he can talk trash to the recipients of the trash. No, that's not how it works. I could see Kevin Garnett becoming a YouTuber just like me. I'm going to try and get him on the show because we both talk mad trash. Congrats on the career, KG. We're glad to have you. All right, next up, big news. Another player may be leaving, and it's sad because this one is not quite ready. This is Chris Bosh. They found remnants of blood clots in his legs still, and he did not pass the physical, so he's not allowed to go to training camp with the Heat. And of course, Chris Bosh is not happy about it because he just keeps trying to play, but he's not going to come back, and it's kind of sad. And here's what people are saying about it. Most people are looking on the downside, saying, listen, Bosh, 2 seasons in a row you can't play. It's time to hang it up. So Miami Heat increasingly believe that Chris Bosh is done with the franchise, and apparently Bosh hasn't wanted to speak with Pat Riley for months, so they're not in communication. He's not allowed medically to even go to the training camp. What's he going to do? Let's see what the internet trolls think. They think he can play for the Knicks. Okay, so Blake Griffin released an article on the Players Tribune called to Clipper fans. In this article, he says, I am truly sorry. What happened in Toronto was 100% my fault. I messed up. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about it, and I don't mean that in some cliched, not a day goes by way. He also goes on to say, to this day, I'll tweet out something like, so good to be back home, and the first 10 replies are like, make sure you don't punch anybody. Listen, I'll be the first to say that, Blake, that was great for jokes, it was great for internet trolls, and it was great for guys on YouTube who do nothing more than poke fun of NBA players. You're paid millions of dollars. You need to be wearing boxing gloves everywhere you go if you plan on getting in fights. Do you know what I'm saying? I realize there's a time to quit and there's a time to get back and earn respect. So yeah, what you did was wrong, but I appreciate this apology letter. And to those out there, I think you should read the letter. You should see that this really affected him, and it's very heartfelt. So I believe that what he has said is true, comes from the heart, and what he said, he meant. So Blake, I hope to get an interview with you soon, and we're going to talk about this. All right, so in other news, Russell Westbrook was asked if him and Kevin Durant were still cool, into which he replied,
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Russell Westbrook was asked if him and Kevin Durant were still cool, into which he replied, I haven't talked to him. Kevin Durant, why are you spreading rumors? You ditched your boy. You threw him under the bus. You said, I can do better without you. Your best friend. Your one and only. It's like me throwing my cat under the bus and saying, listen, I'm over you, which, to be honest, my cat's really annoying. You know, Kevin Durant wants to think that everything is gravy. It's all cool between them. He keeps saying, yeah, eventually, it's all going to be cool. We're going to get back to it. You know when things are going to be cool? When Russell Westbrook takes his fist and jams it up. No, do you know when things are going to be cool? When Russell Westbrook dunks on you and knocks you guys out of the finals, the conference finals, of course. Yeah, I mean, they can't play each other in the finals, right? I mean, they're both, how does that work? It all makes sense now why he's retiring. He's afraid of Russell Westbrook. He's afraid that he's going to show him up. He's afraid that he's going to show up out of the shadows and he's just going to rock his world, ban him to the shadow realm. So that's why he's retired. It's not because he's old. It's not because he's bald. It's because he's afraid of Russell Westbrook. So, KD... All right, last but not least, apparently Steph has been working out twice a day, 6 days a week. He's training to get stronger. He's training so he can create space. He's training so he can be the MVP again. And this is kind of scary for everyone except Warriors fans. Steph getting more lethal than he already was is just, it's terrifying. But, he's also got Kevin Durant to deal with. All right, so you got a bunch of ball-dominant guys. How's it going to work out? All I can say is the league is broke. It's ruined. He ruined the league. So last, we're going to look at reactions around the league. What are people saying? What are they saying that matters? How is this important to us? Matthew Dellavedova says, Shark Tank is back. Boom. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for tuning in. I know this is all different. It's weird. Oddly enough, it's hotter in this room than it is in my car. I'd rather shoot there, but you know what? It's nighttime, and sometimes you just can't film in the dark. Try telling that to Ray J. All right, guys, that's all I got. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, hit the L button. If you didn't like it, tell me what I can do to improve. I got good things coming up. Hopefully, you guys will tune back in. I'm churning these videos out as slow as I can. Sometimes it's hard to get them out, but I want to do my best, and I want to bring you good content. So catch me next time. Subscribe, like, provide a hateful comment. Peace. I can see him after this season becoming a YouTuber. I can definitely see Kevin Durant